What's going on, gun lovers? Welcome back to the channel. Today we're diving into an important topic, the role of guns in deterring crime. A lot of people talk about guns being used in self-defense, but what's often overlooked is how simply having a firearm can stop crime before it even happens. Let's break it down.
Everybody ready? Let's do it.
So fact number one, did you know that most defensive gun uses don't involve firing a shot? Studies show that in most cases, simply showing a firearm is enough to stop a threat. According to research from criminologist Gary Kleck, there are roughly 1.5 to 2.5 million defensive gun uses every year in the United States. And over 90% of those don't require firing a single shot. Think about that, alright? A criminal sees the firearm, realizes the risk, and backs off. No violence needed.
I didn't even shoot at all.
Alright, so the fact number two is criminals avoid armed targets. Alright, here's the thing. Criminals are opportunists. They don't want to risk getting shot. Alright, studies show that criminals are significantly less to target homes or individuals they believe to be armed. A survey of convicted felons found that nearly 40% said the thought of an armed victim made them avoid certain targets entirely. 40%. So fact number three is concealed carry saves lives. Another way guns deter crime is through concealed carry. States with higher rates of concealed carry often see lower violent crime rates. Why? Because criminals don't know who's armed. When the risk of targeting the wrong person goes up, crime goes down. This is something they call the invisible hand of deterrence. It's like having a sign on your back that says, "Not today, partner." Whatever you might say. So the fourth thing is firearms protect the vulnerable, alright? Guns are especially critical for protecting those who are vulnerable. Whether it's an elderly homeowner, a single mom, or someone with physical limitations, a firearm literally levels the playing field, alright? Without that deterrent, criminals often target those they see as weak or defenseless. We know that.
That's what I've been saying.
Firearms are just the great equalizer. So we all know armed citizens stop mass violence, alright? While rare, there are cases where armed citizens have stopped a mass shooting. From the Greenwood Park Mall incident in Indiana to others across the country. Firearms in the hands of responsible citizens have saved countless lives.
I can't even count that high.
These are situations where waiting for law enforcement simply isn't an option. Okay, so you're wondering, why does this matter? Alright, so the bottom line is guns don't just stop crime when they're fired, they stop crime by existing. When criminals know there's a chance their target could fight back, they think twice. That's a powerful deterrent, and it's one of the reasons the Second Amendment is so very important. Alright, so what's your take? You got someone you know who's ever used a firearm to deter a threat? Share your story in the comments. I love to hear from you, alright? And if you found this video helpful, hit that like button, subscribe.
Don't forget to like and subscribe.
And share it with others, alright? Let me get my numbers up.
But come on, help a brother out.
Alright, so stay safe, stay prepared, and remember, you have the right to protect yourself and those you love. I'll see you in the next one.